You're wasting so much energy fighting battles you were never meant to fight. It's exhausting, isn't it? Overthinking, second-guessing, and trying to control everything is keeping you further from the peace you deserve. Most people never figure out the secret, but today you will. Stick with me, and I'll reveal how to step back, clear your mind, and finally unlock the flow of abundance waiting for you. By the end of this video, you won't just feel lighter. You'll know exactly what you've been missing all along. Life often feels like a maze, doesn't it? We're told to chase success, control outcomes, and strive for perfection. But the truth is, the harder you try to control everything, the more chaos you seem to invite. Here's the secret most people miss. The universe has a plan, a rhythm, a flow, and it's always working in your favor, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how certain things just fall into place when you stop obsessing over them? That's not luck or coincidence, it's alignment. The universe operates on its own timeline, guided by forces we can't always see or understand. It's like a symphony, perfectly orchestrated, but we can only hear the music when we stop making noise. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They confuse what they want with what they truly need. Wants are fleeting, surface-level desires. But what you need, that's deeper. It's the foundation for lasting peace and fulfillment. And the universe? It knows the difference. That's why sometimes you don't get what you ask for, but you always get what helps you grow. You might be wondering, how can I trust something I can't see? That's the challenge, isn't it? Trusting the universe requires a leap of faith, but it's not blind faith. It's about noticing patterns, synchronicities, and signs that remind you you're not alone in this journey. The universe is always nudging you, guiding you, and sometimes redirecting you towards something better, even if it doesn't feel that way at first. This understanding is the foundation for peace. It shifts your perspective from fighting against life to flowing with it. And when you embrace this, the struggle begins to fade. The universe's plan isn't to hold you back, it's to set you free. Trust it, and you'll start to see the magic unfold. You hold on too tightly, don't you? Clinging to plans, expectations, and outcomes as if your happiness depends on them. But here's the truth. The more you grip, the more you suffer. Letting go isn't about giving up. It's about making space for what's truly meant for you. Imagine trying to catch water with a clenched fist. It slips away no matter how hard you try. That's exactly how life works. The tighter your hold, the more you block the flow of what's naturally yours. Letting go isn't weakness. It's the ultimate act of trust. It's saying, I don't need to control everything because I know the universe is already working in my favor. But why is it so hard to let go? Because your ego wants control. It tricks you into believing that if you just try harder, you can force things to happen. The irony is, control creates resistance, and resistance keeps you stuck. When you let go, you release that resistance and allow things to move effortlessly into place. This isn't about being passive. It's about surrendering the need to control every detail. It's about trusting the process, even when you can't see the outcome. Letting go means freeing yourself from the burden of what if, and stepping into the ease of what is. When you let go, you don't lose anything. You gain clarity, peace, and alignment. You open the door for opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are far greater than anything you could have planned. Let go of control, and you'll finally feel the peace you've been searching for. Trust me, the universe has been waiting for you to take this step. Your mind is louder than it should be, isn't it? Racing thoughts, endless worries, and constant what-ifs create a storm of noise that drowns out the universe's guidance. You can't hear the whispers of opportunity, clarity, or peace when your mind is filled with clutter. The truth is, your mind isn't your enemy, it's just overwhelming. Think about it. When was the last time you truly felt calm? Not distracted or numb, but genuinely at peace. A cluttered mind isn't just exhausting, it's a barrier between you and the life you're meant to live. The universe speaks in stillness, not chaos. But to hear it, you need to clear the mental fog. The first step is simple. Pause. Give yourself permission to stop the constant cycle of overthinking. Every time you let go of a worry, you create space for something better. Imagine your mind as a glass of water. When it's full of dirt, the light can't shine through. But when you let the dirt settle, clarity emerges. Practices like mindfulness and meditation aren't just buzzwords. They're tools to quiet the noise. Even a few moments of deep breathing can reset your mental state. And when your mind is clear, you'll notice something incredible. Patterns, signs, and ideas that were always there, but hidden beneath the chaos. Your mind, when quiet, becomes a magnet for solutions, peace, and creativity. The universe knows what you need, but it can't reach you if you're too distracted to notice. Clear your mind and you'll feel the connection you've been craving. A connection that brings you one step closer to the peace you deserve. Your beliefs shape your reality in ways you can't even begin to imagine. What you believe about yourself, your life, and the universe becomes the lens through which you see the world. And if your beliefs are filled with doubt, fear, or negativity, guess what? That's exactly what you'll experience. But here's the good news. You have the power to change this. Affirmations are like seeds you plant in your mind. When nurtured, they grow into a mindset that aligns with abundance, peace, and trust in the universe. It's not magic. It's a simple shift in perspective that rewires your brain for positivity and possibility. Start small. Words like, "I am open to receiving," or "I trust the universe to guide me," may feel strange at first, but that's only because they're replacing years of self-doubt. Repeat them daily and watch how your inner dialogue begins to change. Your mind listens to what you tell it, so make sure you're feeding it words of empowerment, not limitation. Belief is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, even the best opportunities will slip through your fingers because you'll be too afraid to reach for them. But with belief, you're unstoppable. You align yourself with the energy of trust, and the universe responds in kind. This isn't just about repeating words, it's about feeling their truth. When you believe in the universe's plan, you stop resisting and start receiving. The transformation is undeniable. Let your belief be the foundation and watch as your life begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. You might not realize it yet, but the universe is always sending you signs. These subtle clues are like breadcrumbs, leading you toward what you need most. But here's the catch. You're probably missing them. Why? Because you're too focused on what's not working, instead of paying attention to what is. Have you ever experienced a coincidence so perfect it felt impossible to ignore? That's not random, it's synchronicity. One of the universe's ways of letting you know you're on the right path. These moments are whispers, gentle nudges that guide you when you're willing to notice them. Delays and setbacks? They're signs too. When something doesn't go as planned, it's easy to feel frustrated or defeated. But the universe isn't trying to punish you, it's redirecting you. That closed door wasn't rejection, it was protection, steering you towards something better. Even small blessings, like unexpected help or a chance encounter, carry meaning. They remind you that you're not alone in this journey, even when it feels like it. These signs are proof that the universe is paying attention, aligning events in ways you might not understand yet. The key is to stay open. Pay attention to the patterns, the coincidences, the little moments that feel too perfect to ignore. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more clearly you'll see how the universe is working in your favor. Trust the process, and you'll realize that what feels random is actually a carefully orchestrated plan designed just for you. You don't just wake up one day and suddenly trust the universe. It's a process, a practice. And the good news? It starts with small, simple steps that anyone can take. Building trust isn't about blind faith. It's about creating a relationship with the universe, one step at a time. First, gratitude. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to shift your energy. Every time you focus on what's going right in your life, you reinforce the belief that the universe is supporting you. Start small. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, this practice rewires your mind to see abundance instead of lack. Next, intention. The universe responds to clarity. When you're vague or indecisive, your energy sends mixed signals. But when you set clear intentions, you align your actions and thoughts with what you truly want. Be specific about what you're asking for, and trust that it will unfold in the right time and way. Then, action. Trust isn't passive, it's active. Show the universe you're serious by taking steps toward your goals, no matter how small. When you meet the universe halfway, it amplifies your efforts in ways you can't imagine. Finally, let go. This is where most people struggle. After setting your intentions and taking action, release the need to control the outcome. Trust that the universe has heard you and is working on your behalf. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means stepping back and allowing space for things to unfold naturally. These steps might feel small, but their impact is profound. Each one builds a deeper sense of trust and connection with the universe. And as you practice them, you'll notice something incredible. Life starts to flow. Opportunities arise. Clarity emerges, and peace becomes your new normal. The universe has always had your back. It's time to show that you trust it in return. You've felt it before. The creeping doubt, the nagging question, what if it doesn't work out? Doubts and setbacks are part of the journey, but here's the truth most people don't realize. They're not signs of failure. They're opportunities to grow your trust in the universe. When things don't go as planned, your instinct might be to panic or overthink. But what if the setback is actually a setup? A delay or detour might be protecting you from something that wasn't right, or preparing you for something even better. The key is to shift your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" It's natural to feel anxious when life feels uncertain. But doubt is like a fog. It only exists because you can't yet see the road ahead. The more you trust, the clearer the path becomes. Doubt doesn't mean you're off track. It's simply a reminder to pause, breathe, Here's the secret. The universe doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to stay open. Every setback you face is part of a bigger picture, one that's still unfolding. Trust that even the hardest moments have a purpose, even if you can't see it right now. And remember, setbacks aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They build resilience, teach patience, and remind you to let go of what you can't control. Doubt may visit, but it doesn't have to stay. Trust that the universe is always moving you towards something greater, even when it feels like you're standing still. Keep going, because what you're waiting for is closer than you think. You're meant to live in flow, not force. When you stop fighting against the current of life and start moving with it, everything changes. Harmony with the universe isn't something reserved for a few. It's available to anyone who's willing to trust and align. Living in harmony starts with tuning into your intuition, that quiet inner voice you often ignore. It's the universe speaking directly to you. When you take time to listen, you'll find that it already knows what's best for you. Trust those feelings, those nudges that guide you toward what feels right, even if it's not the easiest path. Balance is another key. It's not about doing nothing and waiting for miracles to fall into your lap. It's about taking inspired action, doing what feels natural and aligned with your goals, while releasing the need to control every detail. Effort and surrender work together like two wings of a bird. Without both, you can't fly. Living in harmony also means embracing uncertainty. Life will never be completely predictable, but that's where the beauty lies. Uncertainty isn't your enemy, it's where possibility lives. When you stop fearing the unknown and start welcoming it with curiosity, you open yourself to infinite opportunities. The signs are all around you when you're in sync with the universe. You'll feel lighter, as if a weight has been lifted. Challenges will still come, but you'll face them with calm and confidence because you'll know you're not alone. The universe is always there, guiding and supporting you. To live in harmony with the universe is to trust the process, listen to your inner guidance, and let life flow. When you do, you don't just survive, you thrive. This is how you return to peace and allow the universe to give you exactly what you need. Trust it, align with it, and watch your life transform. Trust your journey, even when the path feels unclear. Life isn't a straight line. It's a winding road filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But here's the truth. Every step you take, even the ones that feel like missteps, is leading you to exactly where you're meant to be. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to doubt your direction. But what if the obstacles you face are part of the journey, not distractions from it? What if every delay, every closed door is guiding you towards something greater? Trust that your journey is unfolding perfectly, even if it looks messy at the moment. Your experiences, both good and bad, are shaping you into the person you're meant to become. They're teaching you lessons, building your strength, and preparing you for what's ahead. Even when it feels like you're moving backward, you're growing in ways you can't yet see. Trusting your journey means letting go of the need to compare your path to others. Everyone's timeline is different, and just because you're not where you thought you'd be doesn't mean you're not exactly where you need to be. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It's crafting a story for you that's uniquely yours. When you trust your journey, you start to see the meaning behind every step. The setbacks feel less like failures and more like stepping stones. The waiting feels less like wasting time and more like preparation. Trust your journey, and you'll find peace in the process, knowing that everything is happening for a reason, exactly as it should.